Привет, друзья! Как дела? My name is Fedor. Today we'll learn 15 words in the Russian language that derived from German. In Russia, back in the day, it was a huge German influence when it comes to the military stuff and more technical, more scientific things. So, unlike our French video where things are more like everyday fashion and things like that, this will be more technical and practical. Besides this first one, бутерброд. Бутерброд is butter bread in German, I believe. In Russian, it's just a simple sandwich, but the sandwich is different. Бутерброд in Russian is one piece of bread that you eat with things on top of it, not in between the two pieces of bread. Okay, it's one piece of bread with things on top. Бутерброд. Then we have рюкзак. Рюкзак. We had portefeuille in the previous video with French. Rюкзак is a similar thing. Rюкзак is your backpack. In fact, it's the only thing, it can only go on your back. Rюкзак, okay? Rюкзак can be used for kids' backpacks going to school. It can be a hiking backpack. Anything that has two straps that you put behind your back is рюкзак. Next is штаб. Штаб is either штаб-квартира, like headquarters of the company, where its main location is. Or штаб can also be like a military base, military point, штаб. So both of those are used in Russian language. Next is шлагбаум. Шлагбаum is your gate, but gate in English has many meanings. It can be like a regular gate. It can be the gate that opens up. It can be the gate that slides like this. Schlagbaum is only something that goes like this. Opens up, closes down. Okay, Schlagbaum. Then we have Landschaft. Landschaft is landscape. And in fact, Land, I think, is also land, right? So Landschaft is landscape. Fartuk, right? Fartuk. Fartuk is a German word. When I was doing the research for this video, I realized this. Fartuk is your apron. I'm thinking, right? Fartuk, my mom wore a fartuk when she was cooking, things like that. So it's such a basic word. I guess the same as like Stab and Rюкзак. We don't think of those words as German. They're very Russian now. So fartuk is also a German word that means an apron. Next we have цех. Цех is a factory, or in fact, where things are produced, like a workshop is цех. And in fact, it doesn't have to be a physical workshop. Цех can be referring to like a guild as well, where people of the same profession can call their place of work цех. More in like a jargon or slang kind of way, not in the actual terms. Nobody random would just call like an office цех. But sometimes is used in that meaning as well. Next is штамп. Штамп, of course, is a stamp. In English, it was changed into stamp with the s. The Russian kept the sh. Штамп. Kind of sounds German too. Штамп. Next is курорт. Курорт is a vacation, but курорт is typically a resort. Курорт can actually, in fact, is only resort. Vacation is not курорт, but it's something like similar idea. Курорт is your resort where you rest. Курорт. Next we have лагерь. Лагерь is a camp. Лагерь. I guess it's a German word that came to Russia. Лагерь can be anything, any encampment, I would say. Лагерь can be a kids camp as well. So I even went to лагерь for, I believe it was like 3 weeks. I went to лагерь for the summer camp. Then we have three things that are more technical. First is Flüger. Flüger is your wind, direction of the wind, kind of a measurement, more of a scientific thing, right? That measures where the wind is going. Then it's Wachta. Wachta is a guardhouse. Typically when, let's say it's a guarded area where the guards are, that's called Wachta, like their room or their building, that's Wachta. Also, Wachta is used for manual labor jobs where you go somewhere for a long period of time. Like you go to be a coal miner for 3 months or 2 months, however long, then you come back home. So that's also Wachta, when you're away for a long period of time. And the last word, that's the technical one, is vint. Vint has many meanings in Russian. I think vint is something at the end of the boat that spins. That's vint. Another thing is vint that you can screw on a bolt. That's called vint as well. You have all the images of vint in Russian on the screen. They can mean many different things. Then we have Sturm. Sturm is assault, or like when you take over a certain place at fast speed. Sturm. I'm not sure what it is even in English. Storm. I guess you're storming a building. Sturm. I guess so. And the next is Schnur. Schnur is your rope that you tie around something. Also, Schnur, Schnurok, in fact, is your shoelace. So that was all the 15 words that derived from German that we also use in Russian every single day. That is all. Learn with us, with Be Fluent, of more regular stuff, not just German stuff, but everything about Russian with this button right here. It's our all-inclusive curriculum for all the Russian learners to speak Russian to natives. Have fun as you speak to natives and learn a whole lot and learn the real Russian that's spoken on the streets. Or keep on watching our YouTube videos with this next one. It's up to you.